Here we go. Okay. Welcome to the stream. So last week we've been working on the game. Looks like my schedule has been kind of moving around, so I'm gonna find out a good time to start streaming and doing more of these devlogs. But for now, what we've been working on so far is quite a few things. We got a HUD system working, which has been pretty cool. We really did finish a lot of the run animations, and I actually kind of feel like fine with that for now. It's prototyped enough, it feels fine enough, and we don't need to get it all the way finished quite yet. I've a few other things that I think I want to look at first. One of them being, I do want to finish the first chapter to actually get that to be completely playable, and I'm gonna have to draw all of the different pictures for that, and then for some of the other things that we have, a lot of animations, potentially something with dashing too would be kind of fun, and then potentially weapons and whatnot. So I might actually look at the weapons right now. I do kind of like that idea, and I don't have a ton of time today, but maybe we can kind of think about that. So the way that the weapons will work is that when you pick them up, they will be interactable in the game. So the interactive hand right now that shows up over this area, if I click on it, it brings up a dialog box, and that's just some functionality that I have already. But if I have a different object that I could click on, namely a weapon, I want it to pop up a UI element that looks like this right here. And then this will show you whether it's a one-handed or two-handed weapon. If it's a two-handed weapon, you have to have both hands free, and then you drag it over here. This pops out, and then you release, and then you would equip the weapon that way. Assuming you're close enough. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do all of those calculations, but and then for each weapon, it has different attacks and whatnot that go in here. But for now, let's just focus on getting kind of like a weapon figured out. So just for the sake of some stuff that we're going to do later on, I'm going to hop over to the arena, and then we're going to do a lot of our stuff in here. So let me categorize all of these things, just so I can turn them all on or off at the same time. And then also something too, I might add this real quick. The effigy, which I think, I forget how I spelled it in my notes, because it's not the typical way of spelling effigy, and we had it over here. I'm going to throw it in here because that would be kind of fun to draw real quick. And then this will later open up the way to upgrades and whatnot. So, whoops. That will be cool. So let me move some stuff around, and I have to get my drawing tablet out. So what that looks like is this kind of fountain that you go to, and it's sort of like a like a blood fountain. But so it's going to be like this rich red color, and if we I'm gonna start working on that and see how that turns out. That would be cool though, because if we do that, then we can actually kind of utilize our weapons and do some upgrades with that. So let's look at that, and I like using these images just because it shows me like the pixel density that I should be shooting for here, which, I want to make everything look consistent in Quality? What am I looking for here? Yeah, I just don't want something to be like very clearly pixel art, and then something else that looks just like hand drawn art, or like a photograph. And so we gotta kind of balance everything out there. Okay, so we got that working. Let's just go ahead and draw it. So the shape of it, obviously, is this big circle. So I'm gonna put that here, and then I'm just gonna draw around that. To kind of give it some more flavor and character. If I get rid of the underlayer, that actually looks pretty good. So I'll keep it for now because we're gonna have to redraw it again. But for now, this is good. Okay, so the outer layer is just this fountain, essentially. And then inside of it, let's see how I'm gonna do this. It's just kind of like a typical fountain with like the little decorations and whatnot, and it's not super typical, but I haven't really designed a whole lot for how intricate it should be, so I don't have any, like, I don't know, skull designs or something that I've been just itching to do. For now, yeah, just something like this. There's also not like a big, I don't know, lion's head that's like spewing out all the water. It's just a fountain. So maybe I can change that later. And for now, this looks mediocre, but okay. So we got something here. Inside, or okay, hang on, I keep saying that. Maybe I should color this kind of like a deep, almost like purplish. Let me go like here, and then, yeah, probably needs to be a bit more gray. It's a little too saturated. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then this is just all kind of filled in here. Okay, cool. I can do a lot more of this later. Inside will be the actual color of the fountain. At which point, too, I don't know quite the texture of it that I'm shooting for yet. It's weird it wasn't letting me change the shape. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we should maybe look up some like lava textures or something. Okay, I like this one actually. Let's pop this on here, and then I don't know why it keeps trying to rotate it. Let's mess around with this a little bit. Yeah, so something kind of like this is definitely good. And I think in the past I did have some sort of weird kind of lava water like renderer that I created. For now, this is just fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I do want to do something kind of cool like this. Okay, so the other thing too that I need to do obviously is any sort of like watermarks. Gotta remove those. Let's do it like that. That looks cool. Okay, so on this side we have these here. So let's clean that up. Okay, so we want it to be a little bit bigger and a little bit softer. There's a little bit right there, a little bit over here. I don't want to do too much in the middle because there's a lot of shared space over there. Now if we do this one, let's see if I can get rid of some of these here and get away with it. Okay, that looks pretty okay. And honestly, I will duplicate it one more time. Just to make sure that we absolutely do not need anything else here. Cool, okay, that looks fine enough. And honestly, with the here real quick, I am going to set my camera focus so it sticks, quits moving around so much. Yeah, okay, cool. The color's interesting. Let me mess with it a little more. So we pop this guy on here, bam. Instead of multiply, what if we do overlay? This is one of my favorite filter modes, and it usually looks pretty good. Screen can be good too. Let's do another one. Screen. And maybe instead of on screen on this one, we do overlay here. So that gives it a little bit of this red tint through everything. And we could turn this one down a tad, like that. And then maybe this one would be the harshest coming through here. That one's pretty good. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And then this is an important color, right? Yeah, more or less. Okay. So I am going to... actually, I want to duplicate that layer. Merge, merge, merge. Okay, did that mess it up? I think it did. Okay, so we want to merge, merge, merge. And then from here, we want to blend between these two using which filter? Okay, I think I'll stick with screen for now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. I like that. I like how it looks, like how it turned out. And that's fine. And then technically in the center itself, here I can merge that down. We we're basically gonna take this. I'm gonna see if this even looks good. And we'll have its own little like fountain in the center. And then that's where everything's gonna kind of spew from. Okay, so let's hop back to this. We'll add a little bit of, whoops, some texturing here to it. Okay, that might be my cue. I might have to leave here just in a second. But let me get this finished, and we'll head out. Okay, so something like this would be fine. Maybe I did too much there. But we definitely want some like little ripples coming out from the fountain. How would I be able to convey that kind of like vertical aspect without it like looking strange? Maybe something like that. And maybe I could add some more like waves here to everything. Yeah, okay. So that is going to be our effigy. And I don't remember how I spelled it. I think it is something like this, because it looks cool, that's all. But we'll do that for now. And then let me create a little ping for it. I guess it'll be effigy1 dot ping. Okay. And then we pop over here, and let's throw it in real quick. So obviously this is going to be way smaller, more like this. And at some point, I'll have to animate it so it actually looks like a fountain, but I don't know how to do that right now. So for now, this is pretty good, and so you'll come up to this, and you'll be able to do upgrades here, which is cool. I'm happy with that. So, okay, well, later on, we will then look at the weapons and all that stuff. I might create just a little object right here, and we'll just go weapon test, and this will just be a little test weapon that we will eventually do something with. For now, this is it. Okay, so really short stream. I just wanted to make sure that I was being consistent and doing it every day, because I really do want to work on this more. Anyway, if you've been watching my shorts, thanks for checking out the game, and thanks for checking out my live stream. I got a lot more to do, but I got a lot more planned. Also, at some point, I want to go through this little book. It has all sorts of drawings that I have. Oh, wait, there you go. That's what the effigy is supposed to look like. Here, now I need my camera to actually focus. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Where is it? Here it is. I have to go this way. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So that is the effigy, and it's a fountain. Anyway, it looks cool. So I'll have to do that at some point. But that's what we're working on next. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, guys.